What is up, guys? Welcome back. Okay. This soap, new soap, kind of ish. We've made a bunch already. Do I want to start off saying it's going to be polarizing? It's not. It is a patchouli. And patchouli, as you know, some people love, some people hate. But there's a story behind this. So we'll do fragrance notes real quick, and then I'll tell you the story. So top notes camphor, mid notes violet, and then bottom notes are patchouli, cedarwood, and musk. Very simple. It is very strong patchouli. The people who have purchased it already at shows absolutely love it. It's not a straight patchouli. It's got that the cedarwood and the musk and the violet definitely give it a little bit of a twist. Now, that being said, we do not like patchouli. I'm not a fan of patchouli. I'm not offended by people who do like patchouli, but this is also I don't want to say custom, but kind of a custom soap, because a little old man named Greg, and we're actually naming this soap Greg's Patchouli, came up to our table one day and he didn't know what to call it. And he said, "Do you have any of that hippie soap?" So, like a hippie soap? I said, "Patchouli?" He said, "Yes, patchouli." So that was the end of that. We said we don't make patchouli because neither of us really like patchouli. It hasn't. We had a patchouli bar way back when we started. It didn't historically sell well, and so we kind of moved away from it. We know it's a classic goat milk soap fragrance, and it's an old school handmade soap fragrance that people just love. 50% of people just love. But it didn't end there, so as you guys know, we do several shows around the area. So every now and then Greg would pop up and he'd be like, "You guys got any patchouli soap yet?" Nope, still haven't. Still don't make patchouli soap. And so this went on throughout the summer, and then finally at the end of last year, he came up and he's like, "Do you guys have any of the patchouli soap yet?" And I said, "For you, sir, we will make a patchouli soap. What do you want?" He's like, "I don't care. Just plain, basic, just has to smell good, has to be patchouli." So he said he didn't want any dark colors, like black or gray or anything like that. I don't like brown. Greens are incredibly difficult pending. So we decided, you know what, we'll make a 10-bar batch of patchouli. And next time we see Greg, we'll have 10 bars. He said he would buy a whole loaf, which is 10 bars. Fine. When we see Greg, we'll sell him his loaf of patchouli. And we got it, and we kind of like, you know what? Almost every single show we do, somebody asks for patchouli. 2 or 3 bars. Do you guys have patchouli? Do you guys have patchouli? We don't sell enough of it to even keep it on the table. We keep it in the boxes under the table, and if someone asks, then we'll sell it to them. So we decided to make a few. I think we made 30 or 40. Took them to a show, sold a few. The people who like patchouli really loved it. And actually we had great feedback from our last show. Someone bought a few bars and we told them, you know, we're kind of just like feeling it out. Maybe we just sell it at shows. Maybe we pop it online. And she actually wrote a very long, nice email saying, you know what, just go for it. Just pop it on Etsy. If you sell it, you sell it. If you don't, you don't. So we've made a few hundred bars by now, and we're going to put it in the Etsy restock. Etsy shop only stays open for a week. When we do the sell down, it sells down pretty well. It's just tidbits left in there. We don't want it to look trashy. We don't want it to look bad. So we leave it open for a week. We close it down. We open it generally the first Saturday of the month. Patchouli's going to be on there. You guys can jump in there and get as much as you want. It does smell fantastic for patchouli. Don't hate. So we're going to make that today. We're going to do cashmere blue, and this is just called light green. It's a very, she's gonna kill me if I keep using 3/4 of a bottle. Mica powder. It's kind of a pale green. You can see it when I pour it. Other than that, same process as always. Olive oil, coconut oil, goat milk from our goats. If you guys don't know, we do actually raise the goats. You can go watch our goat videos. We milk the goats and then we will put the cubes in ice cube trays, because each ice cube tray holds about 1 ounce of goat milk, and that just makes for easy measuring. We can 10 cubes, 10 ounces. All of our ingredients are always on the back of our soap. Since the shop is shut down, if you're interested, you can go and look at reviews. You can write down the ones you like. All the ingredients are listed in the description of the soap. You can see the pictures, but you do have to click on the reviews while the shop is in vacation mode. So check that out. Go check out our goat videos. We started the season with 22 babies, so we still have babies running around. And every day I like to open the gate and let the babies rush towards the camera. Everybody loves it. I love it. It is what it is. I never know how to transition from talking into soap making, so let's make soap, I guess. I don't know if you guys can see how yellow that looks. That is all butter fat. Gorgeous. And since this is really boring, about 20 minutes of me stirring this and melting that, it's gonna stop you right there. This is sodium lactate. I don't know why I said it that way. Look, y'all, this is not your normal soap making channel. I don't like to follow rules. I don't want to sound like a 1980s infomercial. But this is sodium lactate. I also don't want to appear unprofessional, but I like to keep it light. Sodium lactate is basically a plant sugar that's converted to a salt, and we use this as a hardener. You can look it up yourself. Like I said, all the ingredients are listed everywhere. You can go find them. Make sure we're legit. Sodium lactate as a hardener. So, everything is mixed together and our oils are brought up to temp. Y'all half you gonna hate me. Probably never watch again. So just mixing the lime milk solution in the oils, which creates the saponification process. That's a real word, saponification. Look it up. We do not substitute water for our goat milk, whatever, which is probably why we're so awesome. So whatever water is naturally in the goat's milk, that's it. We don't add anything to it. For those of you out there who make soap, this oil is really super forgiving. It does not rice, it does not thicken. I don't think it really changes the consistency much at all. It does thin it a little bit, so it does slow saponification a little bit, but nothing major. And if you guys want every soap I've ever made, we actually have in a playlist. So you can go find those. All of our soaps are out there for you to see me make. It's just super simple. It's fun. We didn't do anything crazy. I kind of wanted to keep it having that kind of, I don't know if you want to say hippie feel, but like that old school, almost a lava lamp to me. You will see when I am finished. what you guys don't have is smell-o-vision. So to me, like, not being a fan of patchouli, like, that just hit me right in the face. I'm only doing 20 bars because that's all the oil I have left. We will see how it sells, and then we might keep it in stock for you guys. If it's something you guys really like, then sure, we'll keep making it. It's not hard. It's kind of fun. This blue will darken quite a bit. I always get requests like, can you show the bowl scraping so we can see? People love that. It's like instant gratification. It's like me mowing the grass. I hate mowing the grass, but I love the instant gratification of seeing it cut. You guys can see how simple this is compared to our other soaps that we make. Because it was just going to be a one-off, so we didn't really I don't want to say we didn't put effort into it, but I think the design we came up with is super cute. It fits the theme, it fits patchouli, it fits like that era, that lava lamp, tie-dye kind of era. Rough measurements. So that's the green. It's kind of a pale powder kind of green. Oh, that was dumb. It does not matter if I get a little bit of blue in this. You'll see in a minute. Oh, stop burping. This technically is a drop swirl though, and just super simple, up high. The higher you go, the deeper the soap is going to plunge into the mold. So depending on what you're looking for, up high, down low, I'm going to do some up high, I'm going to do some closer down so that some of it stays towards the surface. And then I'm going to try to save a bit to drizzle on the top. And since I'm not really trying to recreate anything, I want every single one of them to be unique and different and just fit into that like tie-dye era. I'm going to stick with just, that's a technical term for let it go. Got to try to make sure you go end to end though. And I'm going to come back and do very lightly. Pour on the top like that. And I don't even have a set pattern that I've been using for the top. We'll do this one a little different. We'll do a little Bob Ross action. They don't have to be the same. I might go a little high on this, just go right down the middle. Try to keep them even. I don't know why I went all globby right there, but that's it. Super simple, super cute. Don't move your liquid soap too quickly. Okay, Due to timing, I'm not gonna get to cut this. I know that's everybody's favorite part about making soap is the cutting the soap. And as you guys define it, the plink, when the soap cutter goes through the bars. And since I'm not gonna have time to do that, I really want to be able to show you guys the finished product. So I'm gonna show you, I just pulled some off the shelf over there. This is one, but check this out. See that? Because it just moves as you pour from high up. It just moves everywhere within the soap. So that's what I'm looking for, honestly. This one's cooler. I really like that. I don't know why. This one, pretty cool. And the tops, you're gonna get a variation on top depending on which part of the mold you're in when I cut. So I'll show you guys a couple more. That one's cool. I think they're all cool. The only thing I was hoping was to get a little deeper down into them, and some of them are, but I like that. So just for Greg, super simple. That's what he wanted, super simple bars. I'm not in the business of making custom soaps. This is the first time, probably the last time, but that turned out really cool. And since he wanted it super simple, it was fun to just be able to drop in and do like a little tie-dye / lava lamp kind of thing to fit that era. And that's really it. Nothing difficult about that soap. Easy peasy. Beautiful. Smells great if you like patchouli. These will be on the Etsy shop. All links are always in the description below, so you can just jump on there. At noon. We go live at noon Eastern time. Go check out our Go videos.